Welcome to Seize the Mains by Malhotra's IAS Academy. I'm Surbhi Siddana and this is season 3 of our daily answer writing initiative. We have linked this initiative to our 2:30 p.m. subject-wise current affairs discussion. Also, you can now write your own answers and share it on our website, that is rajiasacademy.com. In the mains answer writing section here, if you click on the mains answer writing section tab, you will get a list of questions which have been discussed on Seize the Mains initiative, and the whole topic discussion has been taken by various faculty members at 2:30 p.m. entirely free of cost on our YouTube channel on a subject wise basis from Monday to Saturday. So the question that was taken yesterday after economy current affairs was this about central bank digital currency, which was announced in the budget this year by the finance minister. Also, it has been in news from time to time, especially in the last week. So what is central bank digital currency? Enumerate the advantages and disadvantages. See, if a question in case is asked in mains this year from central bank digital currency, before it is actually implemented, before it is actually made public, then this is the highest probable question that this can be asked. We have discussed a similar question before also with regards to society, what will be its impact on society. Now here you have to talk about advantages and disadvantages generally. So since this is a question from GS paper 3, make sure that you talk about the economic impacts of this particular initiative of government or this digital rupee on the people. So answer in 250 words. You can easily do that because there have been two parts that have been asked. First of all, you will have to write about advantages, secondly disadvantages, and your first part, the introduction part, will also talk about the central bank digital currency in detail. So central bank digital currency, like any other currency, it is fiat money. It is it does form the legal tender of the government. It is an electronic record or digital token of a country's official currency. For example, in the case of digital rupee, it is the digital token or electronic record of transactions happening in actual rupee. So that is, it is a digital form of rupee. As such, it is issued and regulated by the nation's monetary authority. In the Indian case, it is the RBI. So this information is very important to mention because we are having a lot of bitcoins, also cryptocurrencies coming up. So you have to write down this separately, that this is issued and regulated. Digital rupee or any CBDC is issued and regulated by the central bank of the country. All over the world, central bank digital currencies are in various stages of development. Either countries like China are there who have the country which has implemented it in pilot basis, on pilot scheme basis. So in India also we want to implement it, but how it will be implemented, that has not been made clear. So what you can say is that India's own digital currencies ought to be launched this year itself, as it was said in the budget, or this financial year. But all over the world, the impacts of this currency are being researched upon. We can talk about some of the perceived or thought upon advantages which this currency will bring. So first of all, it can help in improving financial inclusion. Since you do not have to supply cash to everybody, it will simplify the implementation of monetary and fiscal policy, since this will be a digital form of currency. Secondly, it will reduce the cost of printing, transportation and storing physical currency, which is in millions of rupees. Every year it is so much hefty money is being spent by the central bank and the government in just printing, storing and then disposing of the old currency notes. So that amount can be saved, that money can be saved, and it can be used for development activities of the society. उस पैसे को बचाकर सोसाइटी की हेल्प में काम लाया जा सकता है. The third one is scope for counterfeiting of currency can be reduced. Reduces the scope for counterfeiting of currency. नकली नोट जो है उसकी प्रॉब्लम है, उसको टैकल किया जा सकता है. The fourth one is it can prevent illicit activity, for example drug trade, terrorism, human trafficking etc. क्योंकि जो आपके printed notes होते हैं, the printed notes, their serial numbers have to be tracked to find out the criminals or to find out the exchange of money that is taking place. But digital rupee में इस चीज़ को handle किया जा सकेगा क्योंकि transaction mostly online होगी. Then what are the challenges associated? First of all, the first challenge would be if you are transacting something in form of cash. अगर आप कैश में लेन देन कर रहे हैं तो वो आपके और वो शॉपकीपर के बीच में रहता है, या जिसके साथ आप लेन देन कर रहे हैं दोनों पार्टीज के बीच में रहता है. सो दैट privacy is maintained when you are dealing in cash, but when you are dealing in terms of a digital currency, there would be information that would be stored. So first thing is about your privacy. Privacy बहुत डाउन जा सकती है. एवरीबडी और द सेंट्रल अथॉरिटी वुड नो हाउ मच transaction are you doing and with whom. So that is a concern, and right to privacy is part of right to life. So that is a concern, that how will we handle this situation. Secondly, if information is stored somewhere, there are high chances that information can be misused by criminals, it can be hacked. Then there is about the prevailing digital divide. Direct benefit transfer or other schemes like that have not been implemented on a pan India level. अगर वो implement कर भी दी गई हैं, even if they have been implemented, the people are not educated enough to even access banks, because there is a digital divide. They do not know how to use phones, they do not know how to approach the bank, or the banks are not there. So there is a prevailing digital divide, there is a prevailing infrastructure divide. How do we have to tackle it before launching it? These issues have to be addressed first. Otherwise this will create another kind of social barrier, or just like we have the caste and class division, this would create another kind of division in the society, which will be based on the who is using cash money or who is using the digital rupee, and this will be entirely based on the digital divide and how good or well off a person is. So there would be no anonymity, there would be inequality, criminals can hack and misuse. The fourth one is acceptability of this new form of money as a new currency. For years and years, for centuries, we have dealt in cash form of transaction. When we moved, like when human beings moved from the barter system to a formal currency based system, that time also it was a tough conversion that was happening, and here we are moving from cash based currency to entirely digital rupee. So how this will function, will it be accepted by the citizens at large, and will everybody be taking it positively? That is something we have to see. So these are the broad 4 challenges. So what you can talk about it, since this is a new initiative, in the conclusion you can write, आप लिख सकते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट ने पहले भी बहुत सारी ऐसी एक्सपेरिमेंटल चीज़ें की हैं जो कि जिनसे पहले डाउट हो रहा था बट बाद में बहुत सक्सेसफुली. गवर्नमेंट हैज़ लॉन्च्ड इनिशिएटिव्स लाइक आधार, भीम, यूपीआई in the past, which was thought of that they will not be successful for a country like India, but the government just went for it, the government launched it, and yes, with time the citizens also picked up pace in accepting these forms of innovative ideas which government came up with from time to time. So you can talk that India has successfully transformed itself into a more inclusive society over the years with the innovative ideas of Aadhaar, DBT, Bheem, UPI, etc. Digital rupee also holds similar potential. It can transform the way our economy functions. It can help us deal with a lot of challenges that we face on a daily basis. So digital rupee holds the potential of transforming lives, provided a proper regulatory framework is put in place and all sections of the society are gradually included in the shift. Nobody should be feeling left out. किसी को भी second citizen वाला feeling नहीं होनी चाहिए. Nobody should be feeling like a left out citizen. So everybody has to be included, and proper regulatory framework has to be devised. One solution can be that the government can put this on pilot basis in certain areas, but that also comes up with its own challenges. So either we can do it for some institutes or some pockets of the country, and we can see how successful it is and what are the challenges that we'll have. So this is something you can write in your introduction. You can talk about financial inclusion and things like that. This was your answer for today. The entire answer is there on the website. पूरा का पूरा आंसर अगर आपने रीड करना है वो हमारी वेबसाइट राज IAS Academy पर अवेलेबल है. Go there, write your own answer and share it with us in the comment section on our website. The link to the website is there in the description below. We'll see you with another discussion tomorrow. All the best.